take it all off before we can fire. The boxes they're taking off right now are very important that you take off. These are ammunition lockers. They're full of explosives. You don't want them next to the barrel as it's firing. One stray spark gets in there, and now you've got 2 exploding bombs. A very bad day for your artillery crew. We also have some tools strapped to the gun and some covers. Once all those bits and pieces are off, the cannon will be ready to go. We'll just need to get our crew into position. Man out, piece. They'll take their positions on the gun. And as I said before, a full crew is over a dozen people. There are ways of doing it as few as 3 people. It'll just take a little bit more work on our part. Take care. Just the attention command. Set up straight. 4 orders are on the way. 10 vent. Logan will take his thumb and cover up the touch hole at the back of the gun. That's going to make it a lot safer for Andrew to be working at that muzzle end, as it's preventing any air from flowing through the barrel that could be stoking up burning debris. Search piece. Andrew will now run down the worm, the big corkscrew, see if he can pull out anything solid. The charge from last time, a bird's nest, a wad of gum. We want nothing down there. Advance sponge. We also want nothing hot down there. In battle with a full, well-trained crew, you can fire this cannon incredibly quickly. An aim shot downrange every 15 to 20 seconds. That's the same speed it takes to load and fire a musket. There are records, though, of them skipping safety steps, not aiming, and being able to fire every 5 seconds. That's fast, but dangerous. If there's still something hot down there, we run down new black powder, it's gonna go off, sending the ramrod along Andrew's fingers flying into Lake Michigan. So make sure that doesn't happen. Sponge piece. He'll run down this wet sponge, that'll cool off the inside of the barrel. It's also a nice tight fit. As it goes down, it'll force all the air out. And if Logan's thumb there, no more air can get in. That creates a vacuum inside there. And inside of a vacuum, nothing should be burning. It is now safe to load. And finally, time for me to do some work. Handle cartridge. I'll come back to our ammunition locker and grab one of our charges. Let's see what we've got. Cool. Oh, there we are. So historically, this would be 1.5 pounds of black powder in a flannel bag tied right to the cannonball. You could load everything down in one go. We've got about 14 ounces of black powder in historically inaccurate tin foil, but nice and safe tin foil. So I'll take this up to the front of the gun. Whoa! Place it into the muzzle. Once it's there, I can tell Andrew to ram down cartridge. He'll push that charge all the way to the back of the gun, give it a few hits, and put it right under where Logan's been covering up with his thumb. That way we can use that touch hole Logan's been guarding to create a fuse. Prime! Take a long brass needle, just the one I have here, run that down the touch hole, and that'll poke open a hole in the charge. Once the charge has been opened up, he's got a tin on his waist full of priming fuses. These fuses would have been tin tubes packed full of black powder. All you have to do is touch the top of it with a burning match. It'll ignite, send a jet of flame down, and get everything else to go kaboom. At this point, though, the cannon is primed. It's loaded. If you had a cannonball in there, the last step would be to take aim. There's a big wooden spike at the back that can be lifted up to go left or right, and under where Logan was working is a big screw. As you twist that, they'll change the elevation or angle of the barrel. We are now just about ready to fire. I do want to warn you all, though, this is a cannon. It can be quite loud, and I would recommend protecting your hearing. I'm going to cheat and use foam earpieces. Your fingertips or palms will work perfectly if you so choose. Now that I've got my safety equipment in, we've only got 2 more commands to fire. And our last 2 commands are... Make ready! Fire! God save the king, you beast! There is an artillery salute to welcome you to the michilimackinac today.